9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petit Martinique, and hello wherever you are on a snowy Saturday morning, this January 23rd. This is the New York Connection, and I am Harold Pysadee. And yes, as they predicted, it's snow all over the place. Brooklyn at a standstill. Ain't nothing happening this weekend, bro. So as a result, the Independence Social Evening and Cultural Extravaganza carded for this evening has been cancelled, quite naturally. And that's all part of the 42nd anniversary of independence celebrations here in New York. So that affair is cancelled, but come next Saturday, because the snow is forecast to finish by tomorrow afternoon. Let's see how that goes. And so we should be back on track, weather permitting, to continue the independence celebrations, because next week, Saturday, the 30th, is the Miss Grenada Independence Pageant and Youth Fest. And that's at the Mahalia Jackson High School at 790 East New York Avenue. That's between Troy and Schenectady. So you keep that in mind, okay? And next Saturday we'll be chatting more about that. But put this on your calendar as an affair to attend. And on Sunday the 31st, don't forget the Ecumenical Church Service. It's a full gospel assembly, and that's all happening at 131 Sullivan Place. That's between Bedford and Rogers, and the service begins at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And tickets are still available for the big gala dinner night of elegance. Yes, that's on Saturday, February the 6th, the day before Independence Day. And that's at the Grand Prospect Hall, 263 Prospect Avenue. That's between 5th and 6th Avenues. Begins at 9 o'clock in the evening. It's $120 to get in. Tickets are still available. And get your tickets, okay? Call the members of the committee, and even though I didn't get a number here, but I can give you one number. You can call a member of the overseeing committee. That's Rudolph Cyrus. Yeah, And you can get Rudolph at, I'll tell you in a second. I had the number here, it disappeared on me. I'll tell you in a second. Yes, you can get Rudolph Cyrus. And Rudolph's number is 917-972-9673. Or call Rudolph at 917-972-9673 for information on tickets for the Gala Dinner Night of Elegance for Independence coming up Saturday, February the 6th. Well, Carriacou Carnival is in the air. And I guess they have worked out all the kinks leading up to the celebrations as to, are we going to have a celebration this year? Calypsonians not satisfied with how the events have been organized. Frontline members resigning and what have you, blah, blah, blah. Well, things looks to be getting into place. And we're looking forward to Carriacou having a grand affair this year for Carnival. Well, we have the kayaks here in Brooklyn going home to celebrate the Calypsonians, what have you. Well, one Calypsonian who is trying her best to get out of town, even though she's scheduled to leave tomorrow, but that ain't happening. I don't think that's happening. That's Lady Samo. Yeah, she's one of the monarchs at Road March in Carriacou. Also made it into the finals. She's a seasoned campaigner there, She is domiciled here in Brooklyn, New York, and going down for the Bacchanal this year. Well, hopefully she can get a flight after the snow, so maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Well, Lady Samo is joining us this morning. Prospects not looking good for that flight, eh, Samo?
No, I really don't think so, Pysadee.
Oh boy. Are you scheduled to leave tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's happening. All right, Samo. Well, you ready for the Bacchanal anyway when you get a chance to leave?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm a carnival person and I'm a bacchanal person, so I'm quite ready.
Oh, yeah. I tell you. Your former Road March monarch, you also made it into the finals, so you've been with the guns in Carriacou, so you're no stranger.
That's right.
All right. And this year you're spitting fire, huh?
I am spitting fire this year, I am.
And you're inviting folks to come back to your place, you said?
That's right.
Yeah, that's our offering for Carnival 2016. Lady Samo, back to my place. Listen to some of it.
I wanna hold you in this party tonight. Love me up and treat me right. Tell the DJ I say turn down the lights. Want to get groovy with you tonight. Get closer to my body, come put me in the mood. Hold me tight and squeeze me, just keep me in the groove. Tonight I wanna make you my lover. You thrill me with your passion and grace. I promise I will love you forever. Baby, why don't we get back to my place? Tonight I wanna be your heart's desire. You got me wrapped in your warm embrace. Captivated by your charms, I surrender. Baby, why don't we get back to my place? You've got my fire burning inside. Kind of passion I can't hide. Irresistible, no matter how I try. Still don't know the reason why. All night I've been waiting to drop it hard on you. Now you got me going, the rest is up to you. Tonight I want to make you my lover. You thrill me with your passion and grace. I promise I will love you forever. Baby, why don't we get back to my place? Tonight I wanna be your heart's desire. You got me wrapped in your warm embrace. Captivated by your charms, I surrender. Baby, why don't we get back to my place? You ain't seen nothing yet. You can't get away tonight. Gonna rock me until I'm wet.
Yeah, that's a nice ditty. I like it. Good rhythm there, Samo. I know that Doppy from St. Vincent, Dennis Doppel, did the writing and the producing of it for you. But the way you mastering the rendition there tells me that it felt right, you doing that song. How was it in studio?
Oh, the studio was wonderful. Like you said, Doppy, Dana Doppwell, I collaborated with him. And like I said, he's a well-known writer from St. Vincent. And I collaborated with him on this particular song. He's a good writer.
Oh yeah,
and in the studio, I mean, I did my best, and we all, were very, very impressed with the result of the song.
Okay, so tell us a bit about Lady Samo. How did you begin singing, and your achievements thus far in competitions in Carriacou, and what have you?
Yes, I must say that Lady Samo loved to sing. And that led me into the entertainment world, Pysadee. A lot of your listeners out there might be familiar with the bands from Carriacou in the past, such as Generation Gap, Reviver 7, and the famous YTT. Those are some of the bands that I perform with. I'm pretty sure you remember those bands as well, right?
Oh, yes, YTT. YTT, the Cry of the Poor. That was a big hit.
The Cry of the Poor, exactly, yes. And then I came to the United States, where I met my good friend Peter Humphrey, and he approached me to be a vocalist in his band. And then I started doing background vocals on a few of his songs, including one in particular, which became an enormous hit.
Miss Daisy.
And that one was entitled Miss Daisy. I did the background vocals for him on that song. So I must give thanks to Peter Humphrey, along with family and friends, who really encouraged me to pursue a career in the entertainment field.
And you won the Road March, been in the finals in Carriacou?
I won the road match with a song entitled Mass He Come Out to Play, and I also placed third in the competition.
Okay, great. And are you registered for any competitions in Carriacou this year?
No, I'm not doing the competition no more. You know, I'll be appearing as a guest artist on the night of the Mash Girl and the Soca Monarch.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And how would you rate your achievements thus far with the road march and being in the finals? Are you satisfied, or would you say come next year after, re-enter competition?
No, I don't think I'll be entering competition any longer. I'm doing the singing now just for my entertainment because this is something that I love to do.
Oh, wonderful. Great, great. And who are your major influences, the professional singers, that is?
You know, to be honest with you, I really do admire Calypso Rose, Ajamo, and also singing Francine.
Woman power?
Yeah, that's right.
Not that I'm saying that Jamo is a woman, but
I know.
But you mentioned
know.
Francine and Calypso Rose. All right.
Right.
A few years ago, you had another ditty called "Simply Rock Me." Remember that one?
That's correct. That was a couple of years ago. Yes.
All right. Let's take a little listen, Lady Samo.
From the moment you step into this party, confusion got the best of me. The way you move and groove that gorgeous body, tingle every single nerve inside of me. Groove me fast and slow, don't ever let me go. You got me in your arms, fill me with your charms all night long. I just want you to rock me, baby, all night long. Just give it all to me. Me body on fire, you thrill me with pleasure. Fulfill my desire, got to make you my lover all night long. I just want you to rock me, baby, all night long. Just drop it hard on me. I feel your heartbeat pounding hard against me. As you whisper, you belong to me. That sexy whining got me going crazy. Oh, baby, it's just impossible to set you free. Tonight is real tempo, Mr. DJ, run this show. You got me in a trance by the way you dance all night long. I just want you to rock me, baby, all night long. Just give it all to me.
Yes, all night long. Rock me, Lady Samo. And Samo, you down for any shows in Brooklyn?
Say that again.
You down for any shows in Brooklyn?
Oh, not right now because, like you said, I'm supposed to be going to Carriacou tomorrow, so I'm not really have anything planned right now.
Okay, great. And Lady Samo will continue singing as long as she is breathing, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, wonderful. And before we go, Samo, let me ask you this. I know you're doing it for fun these days and what have you, but the level of calypsos and soca you're hearing coming from Grenada, Carriacou, what have you, what is your analysis of them?
Well, I have not been hearing a lot of calypsos from home, but for the past year, I mean, the calypso standard was very good in Carriacou. But this year I have not heard anything as yet.
Okay, and what is the buzz amongst the kayaks since the passing of Rhino? Still missing him?
Say that again?
And what is the buzz in Carriacou since the passing of Rhino? Still missing him?
They still are, yes. They still are.
Okay, all right. All right, Sam. Oh, well, all the best. Let me wish you that for the carnival celebrations in Carriacou this year. Hope you get a flight ASAP after the weekend and have a ball.
Thank you so much. But before you go, Pysadee, I just want to give thanks to the Almighty God for everything that He has blessed me with. Because if it was not for Him, I would not be where I am today. And also, I would like to give thanks to Mr. Derek Ventura, who is my agent, Also to Danny Dapwell, who has done a lot with me in the writing of my songs. And to all my fans out there for their support. And not forgetting Mr. Theodore Byron. Much thanks to him for his contribution on this particular song. Thanks so much, Pysadee, for allowing me this opportunity.
Okay, Samo, you're very welcome and be blessed.
Thank you, sweetie.
I just want you to rock me. Baby, all night long. Just give it all to me.
Lady Samo on the New York Connection this Saturday morning. And now it's time for the West Indies Cricket Roundup. But before I go into the roundup, let me tell you that the opening, if you haven't heard, I'm sure you did, the opening of the National Athletics and Football Stadium is carded for this afternoon, 4 o'clock Grenada time. Didn't hear of any live coverage, what we'll be having privy to in these parts, but if you fiddle around the internet, maybe you'll pick up something, so you can zoom in on the stadium's opening this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Kirani James will be there, and then there's going to be finals in football that's going to be taking place right after. So it's going to be a great affair, the opening of the stadium. Lots of folks already made plans for the Carifta Games in Grenada. I can tell you it's going to be an exodus from New York for that Carifta Games. So we are monitoring that opening very closely this afternoon. The West Indies Cricket Roundup. Well, today is D-Day, the finals of the Nagico Super 50 between Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados, two perennial counterparts, or adversaries, if you want to say that. Well, the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force skipper Jason Mohammed has dubbed today's final against Barbados Pride a spin battle, as the hosts aim to retain their 50-over crown in their third successive appearance in the title decider this afternoon. Well, they will have to overcome a familiar rival in Barbados Pride, who inflicted the hosts sole defeat throughout the tournament's group stage. Barbados will remember the last time they faced their hosts in the 50-overs final in 2014, stunning TNT at the Queen's Park Oval for the trophy. Well, the Red Force bounced back in 2015, though, by beating the Guyana Jaguars to clinch the title. Pride's off-spinner Suleiman Ben tops the wicket charts with 14, with teammate Ashley Nurse registering 12 alongside TNT's John Russ Jagassar. Well, the home skipper also pointed to Akil Hussain and Imran Khan as the players to watch on a pitch that has been encouraging to slow bowlers throughout. Well, the Bajan skipper Jason Holder contended that he was expecting a very tough rivalry once more, but warned that he would not be banking on spinners, as he felt his medium pace and that of Carlos Brathwaite would unsettle the champs. Well, the finals bowls off at 12:30 this afternoon, New York time, 1:30 Eastern Caribbean time, and carried live on ESPN. So while we snowed in, we'll be looking at cricket and zeroing in on the opening of the stadium later. Shivnarine Chanderpaul finally has officially retired from international cricket almost 22 years after making his debut. The left-handed batsman, affectionately known as Tiger, formally notified the West Indies Cricket Board that he will no longer be available for selection for the West Indies. Chanderpaul was just this week part of the Guyana Jaguars side that lost the first semi-final of the Nagico Super 50 tournament against the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Chanderpaul has brought the curtain down on a career that featured 164 test appearances, 268 one-day internationals and 22 T20 internationals. His debut match for the West Indies was against England in March of 1994 in his native Guyana, where he made a half-century on debut. The West Indies won by an innings and 44 runs. His final test against England last May in Barbados was also a memorable occasion for the 41-year-old, as the West Indies won by 5 wickets to level a 3-test series against Alistair Cook's side. Chanderpaul's highest score in tests was 203 not out, and he finished with an average of 51.37. He also posted a top score of 150 in ODIs, finishing with an average of 41.60. Now, he is clear to go to that Masters tournament to make some big money in the United Arab Emirates that is carded to feature all retired cricketers, even though they tried to, through the back door, get some of the present players and the Some countries have been up in arms informing the ICC as to what's happening. So, I guess Chandler Paul has jumped the gun and he has retired so that he'll be part of the Masters tournament. That's just my take on it, okay? I ain't saying that's what Chandler Paul say, huh? That's just my take on it. Well, the world number one West Indies will face host nation India along with Australia in the warm-up round of the ICC World 2020 Championship, which bowls off in March. The ICC recently unveiled the pre-tournament fixtures showing the West Indies matches, both to be played at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. The match against India will be on March the 10th, while the contest against the Aussies will be on March 13th. No other official fixtures have been listed, leaving these matches key to the team's preparation for the 8th of March to April 3rd tournament. West Indies have been drawn in Group 1 of the Super 10 stage of the T20 World Cup and will play alongside England, South Africa, Sri Lanka, and one of the qualifiers from the first round. Group 2 will comprise India, New Zealand, Pakistan, and Australia, and a qualifier advancing from the first round. Well, West Indies off-spinner Sunil Narine says he is targeting the 2020 World Cup in March for a return to international cricket. The 27-year-old was banned from bowling in international cricket last November after the sports governing body, the ICC, ruled his action to be illegal and has not played any competitive cricket since. While speaking during the regional Super 50 semi-final in Trinidad, Narine said he was hoping to undergo testing on his action shortly so he could be cleared in time for the March 8th to April 3rd event in India. Narine was reported following the third one-day international against Sri Lanka in Pallekele last November, and subsequent tests at Loughborough revealed his action to be exceeding the required 15 degrees level of tolerance. The Trinidadian said he had been undergoing rehabilitation and was hoping to gauge his progress by playing for his club Queen's Park in the domestic tournament starting January 30th. Well, it's just been announced that he has been cleared, that the board has given him the go-ahead to take part in that tournament, but he still will be monitored. Well, speaking about his ban, Narine said it's something no bowler would like to happen, but at the end of the day, officials make rules and you just have to go along with it. Although banned internationally, Narine can play in Caribbean tournaments, you know. However, he was denied the chance to play in the Super 50 after the West Indies Cricket Board rejected a request from the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board for him to represent the Red Force. Narine is one of the most sought-after players in the global 2020 circuit and has played extensively in the star-studded Indian Premier League. Well, he is one of several West Indies stars who have chosen to ply their trade in the various leagues around the globe and believes his approach will be the better one for all players. The approach of playing 2020 cricket and making some big money. Well, looking at the under-19s, captain Shimron Hetmyer and opener Tevlon Imlach both pummeled hundreds as West Indies under-19s crushed Scotland under-19s in the opening official warm-up of the ICC under-19 World Cup. The Caribbean side piled up 342 for 4 of 50 overs and then limited the Scots to 194 for 7 of their allotted overs to come away with a 148-run victory at the Khan Shaheb Osman Ali Stadium yesterday. Well, Hetmyer carved off 136 of 116 deliveries, counting 16 fours and 2 sixes, while Imac struck 12 fours in his knock before retiring in the 38th over. Well, the West Indies under-19s face South Africa in their second and final official warm-up tomorrow at the same venue. And the Windies will do battle in Group C of the tournament alongside England, Fiji and Zimbabwe. So let's wish them all the best. And that's it for the Cricket Roundup. The year is 1994 at the old Queen's Park. Finals of the Marsh Gras. Black Wizard came out fighting like a dragon on fire with this classic.
Huge empire from America to Australia. you stood out with Caribbean as the richest jewel in my crown. Some of your privilege came to London, entered my great universities, go back home preaching nationalism, incited my subjects against me. In the end they demanded their freedom, so back to Europe I had to run. I come back again, but seriously, I come back to reign for 3 more centuries. I come from the riches, all me lovely beaches, all the land by the shores, to build me bungalows. No more communism to oppose my reign. I come back to reclaim my domain. Yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ba 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 ba. Ever since I came down to this land, I was always faced with rebellion. From Nani down to Marcus Garvey, from Coffee down to Walter Rodney, men like Butler and Cipriani, oh how they opposed me bitterly. I could never forget his stranger, fist in the air shouting black power. Michael Manley, Bob Bonham and Williams, all them fellas had me on the run. I come back again, but seriously, I come back to reign for 3 more centuries. I throw away the top hat, I'm no more Blanco brat. You'll find me in Grentel and Rex Grenadian Hotel. No more communism to oppose my reign. I come back to reclaim my domain. La da de de. La da de de. You say I didn't care about nation. My objective was exploitation, to ship out your raw materials to my industrial capital. You say I didn't give you education. It's me who bring racial segregation. You say you could shut your own destiny if given the opportunity. I give you about 12 prime ministers, still your citizens born in murder. I come back again quite seriously. I come back to reign for 3 more centuries. Find me in Jamaica, in the free zone area, Bucky Massa, exploiting the poor. No more communism to oppose my reign. I come back to reclaim my domain.
A simple classic, a classic indeed. From the Black Wizard live in 1994. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Join me again same time next week for another New York connection. Harold Pysadee in Brooklyn, New York, as we battle the snow. Well, I have some Grenada bush here. I'm gonna make me some bush tea. Have a good one. Bye-bye.